I think the number one thing that we have to remember about the guy I'm bringing up is that he broke the sound barrier at Marvel, right? He did the thing that everyone for generations said you could not do. And in retrospect, it seems, of course, you could have Bucky be back. That was fucking crazy when he did it. Right? It's all commonplace now, because we're used to having Bucky as Captain America. But just put yourself back before he pulled that shit off, and think of how crazy that was. I mean, you almost can't now. You almost have to imagine something else. Like, what Ed Brubaker did with Bucky is the equivalent of if there was a miniseries where we found a deeper level of Hydra than had ever existed in history. And we found that Supreme Hydra, and they unmasked him on the last page of the comic, and it was fucking Uncle Ben, and people loved it. Right? They pulled that mask, and instead of going, this is stupid, they were like, yes! It's Uncle fucking Ben! Right? And then there was a whole miniseries where Dr. Doom died, and Uncle Ben became the new Dr. Doom, and everyone loved that! Right? And then they had the real Dr. Doom was dead, and Uncle Ben was Dr. Doom, and it stuck for a whole year. And when they brought back Dr. Doom, they let Uncle Doom live, and they made their own story called Uncle Doom, where he fucked Black Widow. Like, that is inspiration. What Ed Brubaker pulled off. And if you remember, people hated him for it. There were people on the internet ready, they were madder about that shit than people are about actual wars in Libya right now. Right? But he basically, Brubaker gave the guys who hated him an offer they really couldn't refuse. He was like, okay, would you rather Bucky be a live, awesome, cyborg Russian assassin, or a dead teenager in a Speedo that makes an unfrozen 80-year-old man cry a lot? And they went with number one. But think about it, he made Bucky fuck Black Widow. Think about crazy. In 1986, if they did a poll, which character is most likely to fuck Black Widow? Bucky would have come in after Mole Man and Herbie the Robot.